Welcome to IN-10-SIVES. Intensive workouts are quick 10-minute workouts where we're putting in all our effort, getting in an effective and efficient workout in a short amount of time, perfect for busy individuals. And today's intensive is going to be an ab intensive. The way intensives work is I have 2 exercises we're doing. Each of the exercises would go for 30 seconds. And in between each of those exercises, we're going to hold a 30-second plank. I have a timer on the wall. It's going to do the 30 seconds, but when it gets to 25 seconds, you're going to hear the beeps. And that's when we can transition to the exercise, to the plank. You're going to go through all of all those exercises, those 2 exercises with the planks for 5 rounds, and it's a very quick 10-minute workout. That's it. That's what we're doing today. So I'm going to run down the 2 ab exercises I have for you, and we're going to get started. So first exercise I have is a Russian twist. You can do this body weight only, or you can do it with a weight, okay? You're going to be on the ground. You can choose to have your feet on the ground or elevated, and you're just taking that weight to the side, So you can elevate your feet if you want a little more of a challenge, but ensure that you're getting that weight to your glute and keeping it close. If you are choosing to hold the weight, keep it close to you and twist and twist. Body weight only, you're just going to try to go all the way to the side, tap the ground. You can keep your feet on the ground if you want to. Once you're done with 30 seconds of that Russian twist, we're going to turn over and hold a plank. You can do forearm plank. You can do full plank. If you need to do elevated, you can do that as well. The second exercise is a hollow hold with a leg lift, alternating leg lifts. So hollow hold, just leg lifts. You can do that. If you want to modify, you can put your head on the ground and just do leg lifts, especially as we go through the workout and you start to fatigue. If you want more of a challenge, you want to use your weight, you can do those leg lifts with a press. Okay? And then once you're done with that, turn over, do your plank for 30 seconds. And we go through those 4 for 5 rounds. It's 10 minutes, okay? All right, so that's it. Go ahead and get to what you need. If you want to use a weight, make sure you have some space. And we're going to jump right into this intensive today. You'll be done in 10 minutes. All right, today's ab intensive is going to begin in under 10 seconds. We're beginning with the Russian twist. You can do body weight. You can do weights. We're here for 30 seconds, side to side. You can have your feet lifted. You can have them on the floor. Either way, slight lean back. Make sure you're not, if you are using the weight, that you're not swinging it side to side, that you're controlling it. Trying to get it all the way to your glute. And use your abs to rotate side to side. Go ahead and flip over. We're going to go right into our plank. So holding this plank for a good 30 seconds here. If you need to rest in between, that's fine. Just drop down the knee and come back. You can do forearm plank. You can do full plank. You can do elevated. Okay. After this, we have the hollow hold with the leg lifts. You'll hear the timer go off, and that's when we're going to transition. All right, go ahead and transition. You can choose to do the weights, the leg lifts. You can press. You can do it without weights and just focus on that hollow hold. You can also put your arms and your head on the ground if you need to modify further. Woo! And set it down and go back into plank and hold it here for 30 seconds. Once we're done here, we go back to the top to Russian twists to start round 2. When you're holding that plank, you're just looking straight down here, so you don't want to be looking up or to the side or anything like that. Focus on keeping those hips in line with your torso. And transition back to Russian twists, side to side. When we're working abs, you gotta make sure that you're not holding your breath, that you're breathing. I like to think about exhaling all the air as if I'm deflating a balloon. Nice strong exhalations. 3, 2, 1. Back to plank. Hold it here. We're going to go into those leg lifts next. Make sure that if you're in forearm plank, that shoulders are right over elbows. If you're full plank, shoulders right over your hands, and that hips are not sagging. Press the heels back, squeeze your quads right into the leg lifts. Nice scissors, nice straight legs. Woo, my arms are tired from holding the plank. I think the next round I might just do these without the weight, and that's fine. You're gonna fatigue as you go through these rounds. 3, 2, 1. Back into plank. Now you know why it's an intensive. It's 10 minutes, but it's tough. It gets intensive. Hold this plank here, press those heels back, squeeze those quads, and breathe. Less than 10 seconds, we go back to a Russian twist. Woo! Into Russian twist. I'm gonna do these body weight this time. And side to side. So we're at the top of round 3. Woo! Feeling it, right? Yes, this is challenging workouts. We don't have a lot of rest time. 10 more seconds here. We can do hard things. 3, 2, 1. Into that plank. Now you can do forearm. You can do full. You can do elevated. You can switch it up. Maybe do a different one each round. So if you're someone who has wrist mobility issues, doing them elevated is going to be best, or placing something underneath your palms will help. And hold it here. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Into our hollow holds with the flutters or the scissors. You can rest your head and just do big scissor kicks, leg lifts. If you want to do that, keep that little back pressed into the ground, okay? You can go in a combination of hollow holds, and then if you need to rest a little bit, set your head down. Woo! 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and transition back into that plank. So if you're here, bring your shoulders over palms. Get your torso in line with your hips. Press the floor away from you. Think of pressing the floor away from you. Think of that belly button coming in and up. Press your heels back. You only got 3 seconds left. Back to the Russian twists. Here we go. Side to side. Tap and tap. You can put your feet on the ground, that's fine. Focus on twisting, working from your abs. And breathe. 10 seconds left. Side to side. Take your mind somewhere else. You only got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to plank. Hold it here. This is good for building a good mindset. Things get intensive, things get tough. Focus. You can do it. Stay here. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's transition into those leg lifts. Lift and lift. So you can lift your shoulder blades off the floor, slight touch on the ground if you want to do that. If you need to rest your head all the way back, you can do that. If it's really hurting in a good way, You can bend your knees. You got 10 seconds left. You can bend your knees and do this as well. Okay, that's a modification. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over into plank. Hold it here. 30 seconds in this plank. Think how good you're going to feel when this is done, that you did it. Who knew a 10-minute workout could be so intensive? That's what I'm talking about, working with good intensity. Working hard throughout this whole entire workout. It's only 10 minutes, but not only are we getting stronger physically, we're training ourselves to be stronger mentally as well. Okay, we're to the top of our final round, I believe, if I did everything correctly. So you have 2 minutes to go in this workout. Make sure you're breathing. 10 seconds left. And 5, 4, and 3, 2, 1. Into your plank. Hold it here. Good 30 seconds. Think about pressing heels back. Think about flexing that lower body. Think about pushing yourselves in opposite directions. Pressing those elbows into the ground, pressing your heels back. Nice straight line, perfect plank. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute left in today's workout. Let's finish strong. Leg lifts and lift. Think of that low back press into the ground. Nice controlled leg lifts. These are our flutters. Ooh, try not to let that head go back. If it is, just rest it on the ground. We got less than 10 seconds here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Let's transition into our final plank. Hopefully, this is the 5th round. We'll find out when that timer goes off there at the end. Hold it here. Like I said, press yourself in opposite directions. So pressing your forearms or your hands into the ground, pressing your heels back, getting that nice intensive plank, perfect plank. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and carefully come up. And we are done for today. That's it. 10 minutes of direct ab work from the floor. And if you do that kind of work, this is a workout that you could incorporate daily. Really, you know, you could fit it into something you're already doing, attaching it to something you already do, like when you wake up, right before you take a shower, right before you go to bed, while that coffee is brewing. You can do this 10-minute workout to get stronger at it. Yes, it was tough, but it only becomes easier the more we do things like this. All right, I hope you all like this intensive workout. You can expect to see more intensive short 10-minute workouts as we go along, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one.